months, and I know that passion and feeling there. So you begin and you move in a step by step. But for my part, the abuse of what Britain did to everyone, the only way the Anglo-Saxons know about it is when it comes from the pocket and my head. So that's my position. So if I quickly go to item 4 and we can come back to it as I make your presentation. You have issues, culture, reparation, rights and organization. I think I addressed them all in my concept of the way I go forward. Rastafarian medicinal ganja development. Okay? You are going to have to tell me where you think you have reached and where it is overall. As I said, there has to be an approach which overstands the issue and get a unified approach. Okay? And I'll not say this again either, but I've said it before. The Anglo-Saxon mind set out to make sure we would be divided even on simple things. That is why I believe the banding growing of the hemp plant, because the hemp plant is the most complete plant on earth. Right here. It gives you paper to write, it gives you clothes, it gives you food, it gives you sustenance, right? And then it leads to the other form, of where you deal with your head and your feet. Again, that's Mike Henry's analysis. But Rastafari medicinal ganja development needs to be united. But you need to know clearly from the government too where all of that lies and how that is done. For the purpose, and I say Brother Dickie is here, for the purpose of what I am saying to you, there's a structure that's been left in place that's dealing with medicinal ganja. If you can't change the laws, you must work around the laws and within the laws. Where you have reached is what I need to know. I assume this meeting is to ask me to lead some charges where I think I have the ability to do it. I am therefore accepting that. The following proposal I am not clear on. Okay? I need to be fully briefed. Just as when I sit with you elders, I feel ashamed of some of the things I should remember and don't know. Okay? So having said that, time is more important in getting something done. Okay? But I do say, if there's not a unity of purpose, then as far as I'm concerned, the Anglo-Saxon wins. Okay?
Unity.
So insofar as I go, I have said my piece. You can decide what it is. I still I've got to close out my chairing of the ad hoc committee on the cabinet. I would say I'm going to put it, I'm calling on after all of these. But one thing is for sure, whether I sit in an official capacity or not, I have braved the storm. And I cannot tell you.
We're thankful for that.
So I got here something from you, Maxine, in my file. I don't know if it's written by anything. Huh? Not from you.
I sent it to everybody.
So you tell me what I am to refer to or not refer to. Tell me how you want to move forward from here with a presentation to me. I will sit and listen and will make notes. It's 20 past 12. So thank you very much for coming. I think this is a very important meeting, right? And it's an important way to guide me in some of the things I may need to do. Thank you very much. All right? I thought it was important enough to carry my personal cameraman here, right? To record the people with the respect that I have, right? It's not for general publication. Okay? At this stage. But I think the public should know that that we met today at this level.
Rastafari.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks once more for our said and done by night church with South African. And above all our meditation, we give thanks for you, for you know what you have taken. Your precious royal family, and give yourself a hand. Short meeting, I know we want to talk first. I give thanks for what the minister is saying, you know, and if you somewhat the minister is saying, you can see clearly that the minister is saying there are a lot of things he's going to know, and he's here for more learning, you know. And our father always says, we're not too old to learn, you know, and each one teach one, you know. And even at this stage that the minister is saying, we need to be more organized, more united, you know. And he's saying that that's what one thing that's troubling us while we're not having what we desire. So I am saying that we as brethren must listen to what the minister is saying and try to put away our different like flag, maybe our problem with our flag and our dress code. So I thank my word and that's what I'm saying.
Okay, I'll try and be brief as I can, Minister Henry. In filling in forward, I understand the most critical issues facing the Rastafari community at this point in time, and the very reason why this meeting was called and you were asked to preside and to be here to hear the issues being explained and looked at. Essentially, Minister, the Rastafari community, as I think I have said and you have said and others of us have said, who are probably not even Rastafari, the Rastafari community is one of the most powerful, pronounced, and widely spread movements in the entire world at this point in time. It has influenced and is influencing daily millions of people around the world. But lo and behold, at home, the Rastafari community is in great levels, or is in levels of disunity, which betrays that importance and history that they have. And therefore, attempts, I know, have been made, discussions have been held, Minister, between various houses, mansions, and leading members of the community to try to come to grips with these problems. This problem and the issues that are very important to Rastafari. The issue as stressed here about culture, reparations, rights, repatriation, are all profound issues, I think, that have been discussed for a long time. But the issue now is if they are going to be attained, if they are going to be achieved, the community is crying out for a unified approach to all of these issues. A unified approach does not, I think, in the eyes of the community or the world or Jamaica, think that everybody is going to sing the same Sankey and everybody is going to be on the same page at the same time and live in the same residence. That's not the issue about unity. The unity is a unity for a purpose, uniting around some very important issues, and for that purpose to improve the status of and the life and the importance of the Rastafari community. So that is one of the critical issues. Item number 3. Certainly others who are present here certainly will probably want to add a dimension to whether my assessment has any merit or has no merit at all. So those ministers, as you know, for the last 20, 30 years have bedeviled the country. the reason why you are sitting where you are and the reason why everybody is so attentive and has come out in respect to meet with you is because of your history. You have stood up for the rights of the majority of the people of Jamaica. You have stood up for Rastafari. They say that your brother Mike, that's what I'm saying. Jamaica.
The true boy.
So the Rastafari community feels and has felt that, as you rightly said, if there's a charge to be taken to the government of Jamaica, then Jamaica is the person to whom this charge should go in accompaniment with other members of the community. So perhaps what we should do then is have some submissions from one or two persons seated here to endorse, give you a feel, suggest, and put forward so you can get an understanding or overstanding of where we are. The disunity, if you want to put it that way, the separation, the different views that hold back the Rastafari movement, they have negative connotations, obviously, but they don't have to remain as negative issues. The very fact that you have complications and you have differences of opinion means that you have to sort those out. You have to put those on the table and you have to sort them out and you have to come to a common agreement, right?
Rastafari.
The government of Jamaica at this moment is a government by a one-seat majority in the House of Parliament, but it is the government of Jamaica. That's what has happened. And therefore, even within the Rastafari community, if brethren and sisters don't agree on everything, but you have to agree on and agree on the fundamental issues that hold the Rastafari movement together. I was trying to chair the thing, or to fill in as chair, Minister. And I know one person who's at the center of the discussion to lead the movement forward, hopefully, is Maxine Stone. I'm going to ask Maxine to say a few words in the presence of the minister and the rest of the community, and then we can call on someone.
First of all, give thanks for being here. I'm speaking now in relation to 10 years of working with the Millennium Council on the same objective of unifying the community to represent its collective interests. And I would have to say that I also coincidentally and appropriately was brought to the attention of the United Nations Human Rights Advisor, who put forward some concepts that I think